Warm greetings from the High 10. It is Everyday Shenanigans on this Tuesday, May 12, 2020. Thanks for joining me. I want to bring you some information from People, and it is pertaining to Sheree Whitfield, former alumna off of Real Housewives of Atlanta. And this is a response in regard to where her mother was on that hiatus the mother took, and people were wondering where she was, and Sheree gave a statement before that her mother was missing and was found April 10th. And this is the said update to that information. RHOA's Sheree Whitfield explains her mom's disappearance last month. She needed some time. That's who she is. She's unapologetic about it. Sheree Whitfield said about her mother, Thelma Ferguson. This was updated yesterday. And there's a live video in the said article with an interview with she and Mr. Andy Cohen. Sheree Whitfield is opening up about the scare she experienced last month when her mom, Thelma Ferguson, disappeared without notice. During a visit to Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen on Sunday, the Real Housewives of Atlanta alumna 50 gave fans an update on Ferguson, explaining that her 72-year-old mother is doing absolutely amazing. She's healthy, she's happy, and she's just doing good, Whitfield said. Ferguson went missing on March 23rd after she was seen leaving her home in Sandy Springs, Georgia, to go to the bank. Her disappearance was reported to the Sandy Springs Police Department and later made headlines when Whitfield posted a plea for her mother's safe return on social media. Eventually, Ferguson turned up safe and healthy 18 days later on April 10th. Whitfield told Cohen that her mom was originally staying with her at Chateau Sheree, in the beginning of COVID-19 outbreak, but then she left. I don't know. I think we're all getting on each other's nerves at some point, said Whitfield, adding that her 3 adult children, Tiara, 34, Cairo, 24, and Kaylee, 21, were all staying at the home with her too. I think she kind of needed some time, Whitfield added of her mother, and that's who she is. She's unapologetic about it. She don't feels like she owes anyone an explanation. Previously, Whitfield had said on Instagram, that was a typo in here, sorry about that, said on Instagram that her mother often takes personal vacations without letting the family know, and we respect that side of her. And while reality star understands that Ferguson needs time, she said on WWHL that her mother never communicated that with Whitfield or the rest of the family. We did not know that, Whitfield said. She took time and didn't let us know. That was the longest we had gone without hearing from her, Whitfield added. And then we had this pandemic going on, so it was just a little scary for all of us. Okay. Ferguson and Whitfield are close. The reality star's mom often appeared on RHOA, including a season 10 episode in which they celebrated her 70th birthday with a huge all-cast disco party. My mom is my hero. She's always worked so hard to provide for me and our family, Whitfield said at the time in her BravoTV.com blog. It felt good to be able to do this for her and make this milestone birthday so special for her. She had a smile on her face the entire night. Prior to her WWHL appearance on Sunday, Whitfield shared a photo of the two on Instagram. Screaming Happy Mother's Day to this queen, Whitfield wrote. I also want to wish all of the amazing moms around the world a very happy Mother's Day. Sending you love, light, and happiness. With emoji and hashtag Happy Mother's Day. Okay. That is the said information from People. So what's odd to me is that the mother was discovered on April 10th, to our knowledge, that was revealed to the public. And now it took a month, which is May 12th. I'm giving you this video that Sheree has given this information to the public. What happened? Why would it take a month to let everybody know? You go to Instagram to tell people she's missing. Then you find her near 2 weeks later or whatever. Now, that was April 10th that she's located, and it took you a month just to tell the public where she was or the circumstances of why she left or what you think why she left. And I also think it's odd that a 72-year-old woman doesn't even want to tell anybody that she's leaving. No matter what the circumstances were for her leaving, that's her business. But just tell somebody, hey, I'm going over here, I'm going to Ohio, I'm going to New York, I'll be gone this long. Just stay gone, don't say nothing, don't answer the phone, don't tell nobody. Hell, did she even tell the people where she was going and she was coming? I mean, I'm just curious. Very interesting story. And as I state, odd that Sheree waits a whole month to tell the public this tidbit of information that I'm revealing to you now. I believe this article was updated yesterday through People. So it's a very odd, strange story. There have been a lot of, he said, she said on social media, YouTube, that this was a ruse, a hoax. This was an attention scheme to try to get a re-entry Peach back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta show. I don't know. Wouldn't really care because I don't care for Sheree and I don't care if she gets back. I don't care about her wanting to get back on the show. She probably needs a check to help pay that mortgage for that house because it's a very big home. And another thing about that is, even if all those people were staying at that house, 3 children, adult, plus the mother, 5, honey, that's a chateau. You should have had enough space to go in a room and venture about, go get your little coffee, your little food, take your little tray back to your room, take it outside. I'm sure she has a nice little outdoor setup. Y'all see where I'm going with that? You gotta leave the whole damn house. I mean, hello, it's not like 1,000 square feet home, 850 square foot home. Y'all see where the queen going? It's a chateau. Don't she have a basement, a wine cellar? Hell, take your food down there. There should be a TV down there in the boom boom room where you can enjoy yourself. This is crazy. And another thing, a house this big, a chateau this big, mansion, whatever you want to call it, there should have been some type of peace of mind in there. That's first and foremost. 2, why don't you have your own place and stay there? There was and still is a virus on the horizon. Why not stay at your own home? So that way you wouldn't transmit the disease nor be a receiver of the disease. And considering that was the first information we got, is that the elderly were susceptible and those who had underlying conditions were susceptible to getting COVID-19. I find it odd that the mother would want to, 1, not be in her own home, staying, 2, venturing out shopping, 3, traveling on the highway in a car or however she got up there or wherever she was, knowing that there was a deadly virus out. That's very odd as well. Now, I'm curious also if the mother has her own home. Just curious. I don't know where Sheree's chateau located. Is it also in Sandy Springs? Is the mother staying with her permanently? Does she even have her own home, apartment, condo? That's something to be, that's up for questioning as well. But glad to know she's safe. That's the sad information. I don't have much else to say about that. I think I've said enough already. Very odd and peculiar story. 1 month jumping on to now finally release what happened, that she just left and she felt like she don't owe an explanation. As Miss Sheree said, unapologetic. Well, I'm kind of thinking like this because I'm a little hardcore at times. I'm a little rough around the edges. I can be sweet as pie, but I don't take no stuff. It doesn't matter who it is. I don't believe in nobody letting me worry about them. And that shows me that there's something going on. And I'm the type of person, if you felt like you didn't want to tell me where you went, why should I even tell people what happened to you? Hell, why even tell them at all? Because I don't think you just get an attitude like this overnight. And Sheree made that point a month ago when revealing, in March rather, a month and a half ago. Let's keep that on the radar. This is almost a 2-month story. And if the mother was so brazen that she felt like she didn't have to tell nobody nothing about where she went, hell, why even tell the world? Because you're telling us now in this piece with People, she's unapologetic. So that means she don't care what nobody thinks about her leaving and not telling where she was. So hell, why even go tell America, Instagram, my mama's missing? Because you knew before she left. That's how she got down. That's how she rolled. She does her own thing. She don't care what you think, how you feel about it. So why even tell anybody, the general public, that she was even missing when you knew that's who she is? I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be nasty, but a lot of times when you know how people are, and like I said, 72 years of age, she didn't just start acting like this. I doubt it. Should have just maybe kept that to yourself and not told the public she was missing, because you knew all along how your mother is, and you also know the dynamics between you and your mother, and that's none of our business. But I'm just saying for the record, sometimes best to leave things where they are. Don't say nothing. Don't tell anything. But perhaps this was a real event. The mother was missing, but located. But I am curious to where she went, who she stayed with, and did they know she was coming? And what do they have to say about all this? I'm just saying, since it's out here, since, Pandora's box is open, just curious. But glad she is safe. And you all now have the update, because some of you were very curious to this storyline. But Miss Whitfield has let it be known that her mother is safe, and the reasons why she left, not really gave a reason, but she's saying perhaps it was because everyone was in the home and they were getting on each other's nerves. Still, mama could have said something. Hey, I need a break. Too many of y'all going on. Ooh, go stay somewhere else for a while. Holler at you when I get there. Yeah, okay. Like, share, subscribe, drop your comments below. Thanks for joining me. Mask up, glove up. Put those said items in the appropriate receptacles. God bless all of you. Stay side abroad. Stay safe. Praying for resolutions of this COVID-19. Praying that we can get back to living. I don't even want to say the way we were, because we were some ratchet folks talking crazy, acting crazy still. Talking crazy, acting crazy, committing crimes. Ain't really giving a damn, but praying that the economy can get back on board. And perhaps some of us who were inside these little boxes came to realize a few things about ourselves and the world, and we're trying to make the adequate changes to be a better person, a better society. God bless America. Watch the little ones. Thank you all for joining me. Keep Mr. Aubrey in your thoughts and prayers, and his family. And this is Everyday Shenanigans. Bye-bye.